Welcome back to Grouchy Garage Tip, guys. I picked up a couple of these Gearwrench 9 by 12 millimeter ratcheting heads. They're a 128 XP, and I got them really cheap. So I picked them up. I thought, well, I'd put them in something and make me a little ratchet with a handle or something. And then I found out that I can't find the 9 by 12 adapters anywhere that are cheap enough to make it worthwhile. I found some, like Wera has them, just the adapter to where I could weld to something, and or to a shaft and make a handle out of it. But they were like $60, $70. And then I ended up finding on Amazon this this tool here, and it comes with some like flare nut adapter things. And this is pretty cheap, but it's heavy, and it feels pretty good quality. But I had this cheap little handle on it here, and it's all plastic and just Chinesium. So what I wanted to do was put it in the vise here. I ground the end. You can see where I ground it up to make it where when I epoxy the Gearwrench handle that I have onto it, that it stays. Now, I'm using Gorilla Glue or Gorilla Epoxy, and this stuff sets at 5 minutes, and it's clear. And all you do is you spread it out here, and it comes out kind of even. That should be plenty. And back it off. Make sure you put your plug on it so you can reuse it. Things aren't cheap anymore. Put your plug back on there, keep it capped off. Then you mix it. Take your screw or something. I'm going to use a deck screw for it. And then I'm going to put the glue. Try not getting it on the handle here. If you guys can see this. I'm going to put the glue on the inside here. I'm not putting it on the shaft because it'll wipe off and it'll be at the base of the handle. And that won't be any good. You'll have it all over the place. So I'm getting it all in there nice, spreading it around. And this is a pretty tight fit, so it'll mix itself around in there pretty good. And what I did was, that's a 1/2 inch, a little bigger than a 1/2 inch shaft. And what I did was, I stepped it down. I don't even know what size these are, like a 9/32 or whatever that is. So I stepped them down and then finally went with a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to try lining this up where the Gearwrench is lined up with the, hold it this way for a second, but with the Gearwrench lined up with the head, so it kind of keep it uniform. So I'm going to stick it on here, tighten that vise a little bit, then take my E-swing hammer here, make sure I'm lined up good. And I'm going to tap her down on there. That sounded like it went on pretty good. I'll get my finger wiped off here. Okay, so now I got a little bit of glue here, and I'll epoxy, or I'll wipe it with acetone. So, and then these heads here will fit right down in. And then so that's 1/4 inch. Okay guys, I'm back. I accidentally hit the camera with the handle, but you can see I got the handle lined up, squared up fine. And with this Gearwrench, the reason why I'm using this handle is because it matches the Gearwrench here. Plus I broke the blade on it. And I know I can warranty it, but you know what? I repurposed it into this tool here. So I got a nice little handle, and it really fits good in your hand. I like that, how it fits. In my hand anyway. And then you can put your ends, you push that button in and it locks right in, and you can use it any way you want. So, and then you push the ball and it comes out, and the same with the 1/4 inch. So I got a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch interchangeable, and now it works out pretty nice. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and please like and subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section and let me know what you think.